And we're into those heats where there's no second chances. Sage Erickson and Bronte Macaulay will do battle for a place in round 3. Sage had a fantastic season in 2016 and actually did quite a bit of damage serving Sally Fitzgibbons, one of her worst ever finishes in a CT contest. And while we're at the break, Bronte got things started, Pete.
On the backhand, and she put, like you said, a great performance in last year's Roxy Pro, so you would think that she is feeling confident, as you can see right here. Big difference from the first heat as we are seeing some execution of some nice, solid surfing from Bronte Macaulay. So great start for her. I mean, we didn't see anything over a 6 in that last heat. And then Sage, her answer, beautiful arcs there, carrying some speed, engaging the rail. Much different from the earlier heat. This wave had a bunch of froth in the face, but she still was able to execute some solid moves. That's not easy to do. You know, when you've got all that froth in the face, it makes it hard to engage the rail. Holy moly, that thing spit its guts out.
Puked. She just racked up that experience, got some more knowledge at those breaks. It's going to serve her well. I'm sure she's become an even better surfer too in the off season. So here we go, Sage Erickson searching for the lead, had a 5.5 on her first wave. Has always had a nice smooth style. Last year really started to add some aggression and power to her turns, and it paid off. Well, she's having a look at this one, Bronte. Getting some speed up before launching into this turn. Always throws up a nice little fan. Those turns are really compact. As she works this one over, it's starting to fade away a little bit, but it will regain some momentum down the line. She's just chipping away at it. Doesn't bother with the finish there. She thinks she can do better. Just over 22 minutes remaining, and here it is on the replay.
Carries that speed in the beginning nicely. You know, those snaps, getting the board up vertical and then straight back down the face, but also making sure that you're going to stay moving down the line and you're not going to get caught behind. And she's done that. That timing's been perfect. So she's going to add a backup score to her 8.5, and she's going to take a good substantial lead here. You know, and odds are right now, if you're looking at the forecast, is you're going to get some quality surf.
Well, Sage up once again, has some speed and digs in hard on the rail. Nice carve to get started. Needs more. Again, just transitioning through that turn and bringing it through to the inside, but not quite finishing that right off. So an opportunity to take the lead or narrow the requirement.
There was one little mistake, and it kind of, unfortunately, it put her off timing for the finish. You know, carry some speed through that first section, which is what she had to do to get to this section, which, nice turn, you know, but right there, that timing of the bottom turn kind of had to straighten off a little bit to get past the whitewash, and it affected the timing for the rest of the way, really. And, you know, and then hits that way, that last maneuver late and goes down. So it's like, you know, the timing is so important, especially here at Snapper Rocks, on where you place those turns from that. And then it's 6 to kind of 17. And the QS, kind of all that mix, and just trying to jumble it up. It's like, who can get the break?
Well, here's Bronte on a nice looking wall here. She's trying to get rid of a 5.77, but she falls. So Sage is going to get an opportunity now. Sage's last ride came through at a 4.93. So with an 8.77, Sage can snatch the lead here. And here goes Sage. Nice first turn. Really needs to get some major moves done down the line and complete this ride off. This wave just splitting in half and fading away.
It's deeper right off the bank, so it makes for a little bit more of a solid wave, a little more double up to it.
Well, Bronte taking this one, getting caught behind. You can see down there in the bottom left corner of your screen, Tyler Wright and Glenn Hall preparing a strategy for this second round matchup.
It's going to take quite a bit to overtake her in this heat, but anything can happen.
Here we go, Bronte up once again on the inside. Nice first turn. Has beautiful style in her backhand approach. Always comes out of her moves with plenty of speed. Getting caught behind here for a moment, and she's going to opt out of this one. Just over 10 minutes to go. Bit of whistling going on down there on the beach. Sage Erickson might have had a good start to this one. She's just working it over now. Can still add some extras here. Really well-rounded carving turns there.
Much better effort. Crazy, huh?
They're racing back out there, but it will be Bronte Macaulay who gets that priority. But let's have a look at what Sage got done on the outside. Very strong first turn, which she's had on a couple of her rides, Pete, but she hasn't finished them off like she did this one.
Yeah, well, and that was actually the second maneuver, too, was linked to the bottom turn right out of the carve. So that's going to be better straight out of the gates. And again, very strong. You know, this one where she was actually sinking that rail, pushing hard. That's commitment. That's judges are going to take notice of that. So this is definitely going to be her best wave. You know, will it be rivaling the 8-point kind of zone? It could. You know, that first maneuver was probably one of the nicer maneuvers we've seen in this heat. And again, linked it up with another nice snap right after it. Although I think maybe Bronte on this wave will improve on her low score. So, you know, it's going to be better than the 5.77. It feels like it will. Even though she got caught behind at the end, I like what she did on the outside. You know, it may not be much higher, but again, every time you're kind of incrementally getting larger scores, it makes it that much more difficult for the surfer that's chasing you.
It's a 7.74. Here she goes on a medium-sized ride, but it looks like it might be building as she races down the line here. Nice turn. There's that mix-up in approach now, bashing this one. Some big turns, but she bogs down on that rail, doesn't complete. That carving move, that would have been a nice mix-up had she ridden out of that turn. Well, there's 2.5 minutes to go, and Sage is way down the line, but she is taking a chance on this ride. This wave might stand up too. She's going to have to do a few big major turns. She actually opts out. That one just wasn't lining up for her. I'm going to be taking a smaller wave if I get an opportunity. I've got to cling to this sandbar.
And that's what I
get that.
Was kind of alluding to with you know, not a lot of time, right? So you're kind of hugging the bank, hoping that maybe there's a nice little double up that's going to kind of drop into your lap.
So 15 seconds to go here. Bronte had a look at a little wave there. No one at the takeoff zone. This one is coming to a close though. They're counting it down on site. Bronte Macaulay is just going to ride this one through to the inside.
Wow.
A strong performance from the rookie.
Jeez.
Her first wave went into the excellent range. Not sure if she was up on her feet before the hooter on this one, but it might be better than the 6.9. An impressive combination of turns, and Bronte's going to be making her way in a winner, and she'll be on into the third round. An impressive heat score total, Pete.
Yeah, I agree.